How's it going? I'm just here basically to talk to you about some pedalboard stuff today. Figured I'd do a little gear rundown. I've always been more known for my tone than my technical ability, so I figured I'd just give you a little bit of a feel for how I get the tone that I get, and if you like it, then obviously you can figure it out yourself that way. So bear with me and I'll take you through each pedal and let you know what each one basically does, and I'll give you basically what I tend to set my pedals as. It's pretty basic, so we'll go through that. Alright, so obviously we're going to start with where the sound originates, which is from the American Standard Strat that I have. I bought this about 2 years ago to replace my PRS that I had before, and I fell in love with it, and I will probably not own another style of guitar because I just love the tone that it puts out. Over here, it goes straight into a Polytune, which is basically just a good tuning pedal for me. You can rake through the strings and then you'll get what's high, what's low for all your strings, so it's perfect for live. And then it goes straight into this Crybaby wah at the front of my pedal board. It's a basic Crybaby wah, except for it has some switches on the side. I don't know if you've seen these before, but this has basically a sweeper switch, so you turn that dial and it'll do different styles of sweeps. And it's got another thing that kind of you can do how wide of a sweep you want for your wah. And then it's got this overdrive down here, a little red thing. Basically, whenever I'm playing, all I have to do is go down there and kick it, and I just get a little extra. And then I go over to this Ibanez, which is old school. It's been used forever. People like Stevie Ray Vaughan have used it, John Mayer. People from different genres just going back in time. And so it's a tube screamer. And then I go into this OCD pedal, which is another overdrive pedal. And that's, I did those two back to back because a lot of people tend to do a double Ibanez. And I just wanted a little bit different tone. So I just put this OCD in there to get a little different style tone than what people do for their tube screamer, the double tube screamer style thing. And I go from that OCD up into this MXR Dynacomp, which is one of my favorite pedals. In love with this pedal. It basically just makes it so all my guitar tones can get brought out fuller, and it makes it last a lot longer. And so it's really good for a lot of my more lengthier solos, and I can play a lot of notes longer without them dying out on me. So I go from that all the way up over here to this more analog echo pedal, which is just an analog delay. Real basic. I really like those. Their pedals are really, really good, well made, really small, and they've got really good sounds for the price. You can find them for pretty cheap. So I would recommend that if you need just a basic analog delay pedal. I'm sorry, I went to the chorus before I went to the delay pedal. I apologize. But anyway, I go to the chorus first. This is MXR, and it was developed by Zach Weil, and it's called the Black Label Chorus, and it just kind of gives a shimmer to your sound. And then I go to my delay pedal after that. And then after my delay pedal, I've got this octave pedal where I can get double octaves and like upper and lower octave, which is really cool, but I don't tend to use it very much for solos. Our style of music doesn't really tend to go for that, so I use that more for my solo gigs and whatnot. And then from there I go down to my Ditto, which is just a really basic looper. It's just a start and stop with one press, and then you got well, it's a start and then it'll play back with one press on each of them, and then you gotta press it twice to stop it, and then you hold it to get rid of your last loop. You can loop a bunch of loops. I think it's 5 minutes worth of loops. We'll loop through the ditto, and then from the ditto, I go over to my very basic amp setup that I will always love, and that is just my Fender Deluxe combo amp. I love watching people come in with stacks and whatever else in the small clubs and try to play and have to lug that thing around. And this is relatively easy to lug around, and it puts out a big sound. I don't ever put it past 3, maybe 4. I played in the MSU football stadium for the national anthem one time on my guitar, and I think I put it at 4.5 or 5. It goes up to 12. So you get plenty of power from these. You don't need any of that stuff. And but yeah, shout out to Lily Bee and the Pollinators for that sticker right there. They're an awesome band. But anyway, that's the basics. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I had a lot of fun just showing you what I use to make my sound, and hopefully you guys like it. And please hit me with questions and or concerns and or thoughts. If you're a musician and you do something different and you think it would work better for me, I always like to hear from other musicians as well. And yeah, thank you very much for listening, and I hope to see you again soon.